matches were defined by 15 rounds. You guys had to go an extra 3 rounds by today's game to pull this one out. Southern certainly gave you everything that you could ask for here today.
Well, again, I thank God for this opportunity. I told you yesterday that Coach Banks is the best coach in our league. He was well prepared for us. He counted everything we tried to do offensively, and we just had to just fight. I went to a small lineup at the end. I had 5 guards on the floor because we wouldn't get anything out of inside stuff, so I wanted to get some stuff in transition, drive it, and be able to pass and kick for some open shots.
Mike, I thought that was a real key to the game. It was played at their tempo all game long. You guys wanted to get it out there. However, you know, you guys were able to grind, and that's the mark of a champion, the ability to grind. They took away your option there, and you found another way to win. I guess that personifies what your team is about.
Well, I thought I did a poor job of getting us ready for the game. It's so difficult knowing you're going to the tournament to get your kids up and focused. I kept telling them we're working for next week. We're trying to play for next week and not today. So we want to keep getting better every single possession in the basketball court, because whoever we play next week is going to be a very, very good basketball team. And we can't play this way and expect to come back at the end. We work too hard. We put too many games in non-conference not to be able to play our system. And I thought Coach Banks did an excellent job of controlling the tempo. Everything in the first probably 30 minutes was in their favor. They cut, they backdoor cutters, they got good ball screen, they came up, they cut really hard, they got open shots, the offensive rebound the basketball, and I just thought we needed to focus on being better every possession, and we did that at the end of the game.
When you have as much talent as you have, you got big players, you had the Conference Player of the Year, Madarius Gibbs, you figure in a moment like this, the best player in the conference has to step up. What can you say, however, about Malcolm Riley? 18 points, 11 rebounds. How clutch was he in a moment like this?
Over the last 2 week span, he's been a very good basketball player. He's a guard playing the 4 spot. He's found and bought into that role of being a guy that's going to be a matchup problem for any 4 guys that he has to go against. He's able to take outside shots, get rebounds, drive them, and now he's bought into that, so it's really helped us as a basketball team. And he's the only guy sometimes that's rebounding the basketball.
Amazing. And then, of course, Gibbs. I mean, what can you say about that young fella? I mean, it had to have been just a joy to coach somebody who's brought so much to the table and to your program.
Well, I'm going to bring him back as a grad assistant, and when one of my guys leave, I'm going to hire him as a coach. You need players in your program that you can set an example to show other players. If you do it, I've coached some really good basketball players. This year, I've never gotten on him about effort. He has gotten quality reps every possession in our practice. I've never coached a guy that's done that. And here's a guy that wasn't the most talented player in our league, and he's the player of the year. And here's a young man that when I get on him, I'm tough on him. He never wavers. He don't have any bad body language. And so I'm going to give him a job. He has a job on my staff once someone leaves. If he's going to be a grad assistant next year so he can get his master's, hopefully I can talk about it trying to play basketball, get his career started early, because he's a great young man.
All right, let's talk about your program and where it is right now. You've built it to a level where we made the comment, this is no longer thought of as a great SWAC program, a great HBCU program. I would have to say that going back-to-back legitimizes you at the very least as a mid-major program. What say you?
Well, I read an article the other day, and it talked about sliced bread. The guy who invented sliced bread, it took people 15 years before they really started to like sliced bread. And with us, we knew it was going to take a while. We had to win some non-conference games to be able to get the respect and for people to see our vision and understand what we're trying to do. No matter how we played, if we just came close, we still was a SWAC basketball team. Beating Michigan State and Kansas State separated us from any other SWAC team this season. I can't say in history, but just this season. Next year, we're going to play the same tough schedule. Now we got to go out and win 4 or 5 of these games. Then the next year, we win 10 games. And now we're sitting here with 27, 28 wins or 30 wins in the SWAC. And it's really difficult to win 20 games in the SWAC as a basketball coach with the tough non-conference schedule that we play. But we want to be able to bring players in here that can go anywhere else, because we can do the exact same thing for them.
Mike, with that being said, the schedule that you've played, the wins that you've gotten, make the case for me why you, A, should not play in the opening round game, and B, why you should be more than just a 16 seed?
Well, you know, the NCAA, they're going to make the right decision. It doesn't matter to us because we're not there yet with the respect. And we want to get there where we can get an at-large bid. We don't win this tournament one year. We want to have a 10-game non-conference win against quality teams. We want to have a 18-game win in conference so we can get that at-large bid.
Mike, congratulations. Best of luck to you in the NCAA tournament. And I know full well, at the very least, no matter what happens, you're going to take the brand of the SWAC and HBCU basketball and represent as best you can.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Good luck, my friend. That is Mike Davis, the head coach of Texas Southern University. His Tigers go back-to-back to win the 2015 SWAC men's basketball tournament. That's going to close the book from here in Houston, Texas. Thank you so much for coming along for the ride all season long here on HSRN.
Stand up!